Hello guys, in today's video I'm gonna explain how to rectify the error E1. Basically the error E1 is not associated with only MOSFETs, or if you replace the MOSFET sometime it will work, sometime it will not work. So in this particular case the case is somehow of different nature. So here I'm going to connect the lower control or of treadmill card with the power, and once I connect this with the power, here's the upper display, and it's showing us the display, and it's showing us error E1. So before going into deeper or in detail, I would like to explain how it's working or what's the principle behind this. Basically this is the upper console and this is the lower console. So these two cards communicates with them. So the upper low control card gets the feedback or sensing or different kind of signals with the lower console. So in this particular case, this is here you can see that here we have a transformer, and this transformer has two secondary windings. And the first one is the yellow and yellow, here they're connected, it's yellow and yellow, and second one is green, and this is green. And this yellow and yellow is connected with this here. In this portion it's connected with this portion, which is used to power up the upper control card. And here I am disconnecting this card because it's creating a sound in between the video. So here I have disconnected this like this. So and this primary winding is used to power up the upper console card, and this card and this secondary winding, that's the green is used to power up this card. So if your the lower control card is unable to communicate with the upper console card, it will show the error 1. So the error 1 can belong to too many reasons, but in this particular case I'm going to first check that either some voltage are present here or not. So here I am going to check that VCC and ground, but the voltages are either not present or very low voltage, so in like in points. So it's mean there is the issue of problem. Sorry, there's an issue of power. So this is not being powered up due to some reasons. So here we have to trace what's the problem. Here we have two power regulating ICs. The first one is 7815 and other one is 7805. So 7805 and 7815 are two power ICs which are used to regulate the power, or that's a DC converter, or you can say that's a power regulator. So 7805 is used to to ensure the continuous supply of 5 volt for this microcontroller, and here is a 7815 which is used to drive this other card. But in this case here I can observe that this is getting heat up. So here is the IC, that's the 7815, it's getting heat up, and I think it's probably short. So I think due to this reason, there's due to this shortage in this circuit, and my transformer is also getting heat up. So first I'm going to replace this. First I will pull it out, I will check through continuity, and then I will replace this, and then I will check. So first let's remove this IC. So I have removed this card from heatsink, and this is 7815, and I'm going to check this. So it's looking doubtful. So in order to confirm either it's good or bad, I have to remove this IC from this PCB. So for this purpose you should have one soldering iron, and you should have one sucker with you. So here I have pulled it out these 7805 and 7815. So I have to check this. This is basically the ground, and it seems okay. Yes, it's fine. And what about this? It also seems okay. So these two ICs are also okay, but here I have to check what's the problem. And here's again shortage, because this is the first pin of this 7805 or any power regulator like 7815 or 7805. The first one is positive voltage input, and the center is for ground. So in this case these two are short. Like if we check this, so here I have to check this card where could be the problem. Like in this case here we have the capacitors, and first we have the bridge rectifier. So here we have the bridge first. Yes, we can check either is this problem with bridge, because no, it's also seems okay. And here we have this transistor. So it seems short. This transistor, it's looking faulty, but in some cases we are unable to say that, or in order you can it's very difficult to say authentically either it's working or not, because sometime in some components cannot be checked within this PCB. So here I have to remove this and then check. So I checked 7815, 7805, but they are working fine. So since the output of 7815 and 7805 is showing the shortage, so the problem would be with the either with the microcontroller, with this MOSFET driver, this operational amplifier, or some sort of these things. So I have to start with this, and this is actually the driver, MOSFET driver IR210S, and it seems short. So even this is also the value of this is also doubtful, but I have to. So here I'm going to just pull out this and then see either the shortage becomes eliminated or not. So let's see. So here I'm going to remove this IC. So here I have removed this IC, and after removing this IC you should clear all tracks, ensure that there is no shortage. this. So now the tracks are pretty much clear. So now I can check that is there any shortage with this or not. Yes, it's it. I think we have identified the problem. Now I'm going to plug it out with this IC, and yes, now you can see that this light is getting light up, so it's mean, so this card is now working. And once we will connect this with this controller, so probably in this kind of case, now the error E1 has gone, but it will not work because the MOSFET driver 2101S is this is faulty, and I have to replace this IC. So that was the particular problem with this. It was short, and due to this shortage, this section of my microcontroller was not powered up, and all of this section was not communicating with upper console. So I have identified the problem. Now I will replace this and my card will be working. Okay, now I have replaced this IC and I have installed new one. Now let's plug in. It's fine. Now I have to connect the motor. So sometimes if you don't connect the motor, it will show you the error like error E2. Here the error will prompt like E2, or if you don't plug in your motor, it will show you the error E2. So in short while it will show you an error E2. Because upper controller and lower controller communicates with them, and if there's no motor, it will show you the error E2. So I have replaced this IC and I have installed the new one, and now I'm going to plug in. So here I have powered up this card, and right now I have not connected the motor with this card. And if you start without motor, it will show you the error too. So like E2. So sometime if either your motor is not working, the malfunctioning of motor, it may show you the error too. So again I am connecting these wires over here. Now let's restart and press the start button. Now it's working fine. Now since I have not connected the speed sensor, so it will show me the error free. So once I will connect this motor and card with the treadmill, it will work fine. Thank you very much. So here another thing, that E3 is also stands for the speed sensor. So if you are not connecting the speed sensor or with this, it will show you the error free. Thank you very much.